Hey everybody, it's your girl Kiki. I am coming to you in real time from Chicago, Illinois. If you all want to hop in and say what city, state, country, or province you're in, you are more than welcome to do that. Anyway, I am coming live. You all saw the topic. Some of the piss that's in the dating pool is yours. If you all go back into my video catalog, I made a video message about this, I think 2 weeks ago. It may have been 3 weeks ago, but it was a couple of weeks ago. And so I wanted to go live in real time to give you guys the opportunity to ask questions and to have conversations about this topic because it is a very large topic. And I feel that the single community, it's a lot going on in the single community. It is a lot of stuff going on in a single community. I'm not going to put it all off on the men. I'm not going to put it all off on the women. I think collectively, both genders, men and women, they are playing a very major role in what is happening in the single community. Okay. And so this needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed and the truth needs to be told about this. So welcome everybody. Shout out to my fellow Chicagoans. And you know what? I want to give a special shout out. I'm late, but I'ma still do it because you all still been in my spirit for some reason. But I want to give a special shout out to everybody in New York. I don't know if in my last couple of lives I've given a shout out to you guys, but I'm going to go there because I know September 11th came, it went past, and it was just a very devastating time when it kicked off. So just shout out to everybody in New York. I don't care what part of New York you live in. I don't care. All parts. Okay? Just shout out to you guys. But like I said, shout out to my fellow Chicagoans, those of you who live here in Chicago, whether you are on the north side, east side, south side, west side. Hello to all of you. God bless and everybody else. Shout out to you. I hope everybody has been praying. I hope all of you all have been staying safe. I hope you all have been having a great day so far. So anyway, let me get into this because I don't want to be up here a long time because I have things to do and I know you all have things to do. But let me talk about this. In the dating community with the singles, I have addressed this so many times, countless times, about things that are going on with single men and women. And unfortunately, there is a lot of back and forth between men and women in the single community. I don't really want to address what married people are saying about singles because I feel like they're out of place to even speak on. I say that respectfully. I feel like if you're married and you have a husband or you have a wife, you are out of line to mind the business of single people, or you're out of place to speak on things that are going on with single men and women because it's you're at a different level. If you have a husband or you have a wife, you need to tend to your husband or your wife. Okay, and I say that with love and I say that respectfully. But anyway, let me continue. In the single community, a lot of people who are single, they are complaining, and they are complaining about the dating pool. They are saying it's piss in the dating pool. They are saying that they are not interested in dating. A lot of the singles are speaking out now saying that they are not interested in getting married. And when you ask them why they are not interested in getting married, when you ask them why they are not interested in dating, it's because they will say that there is piss in the dating pool. But the reality of it is that if you look at a lot of these single men and if you look at a lot of the single women, some of the piss that's in the dating pool is actually their piss. It's coming from them. And they don't want to be honest about what they are contributing negatively to the single community as a whole. A lot of you single men and women, you are extremely toxic. You are unhealed. You are still manipulating, you are still playing games. All of the things I talked about in other lives and probably in that video message. I'm just addressing it here because I didn't go live about this. Okay, because like I say, I go live because everybody does not look at my video messages. A lot of people, they don't go to the playback. A lot of people, they don't come and ask questions in the comment section. So I come live to give people the opportunity to join in and to talk about certain things when it comes to this topic, just in real time. But anyway, I think single men and women should be more honest about what has been happening and what they are contributing in the dating pool. And let me just break a few of these down. Some of the things that you all are contributing is just outright negativity. A lot of you all, you don't have a positive outlook on dating. You don't have a positive outlook on women. Some of you men, you don't have a positive outlook on men coming from some of you women. And so if you have a negative mindset about men, or you have a negative mindset about women, and you're a single man or woman, you're not going to be interested in dating. And some of you all are unfair because when it comes to this, you want to make up your own rules about dating, and they are not being, I'm sorry, they are not realistic. They are not realistic. They are not attainable because everybody is at a different level and they are at a different place. But a lot of you all are arrogant, you are smug, you are uppity, and you are very prideful, and you feel like it's your way or the highway. And so if you have a bunch of people in a single community that develops this type of attitude and mentality, there are going to be a lot of people who keep saying there's piss in a dating pool. Now, for some of you all who are a single man or woman, there is a separation. I talked about this before because there are some of you all, you are single and you say that you're saved, but you do everything as a single man or woman that the world does. And that is a problem. That's a problem. And I'm going to explain to you why that is a problem. That is a problem because if you are a single if you're a Christian man or woman, okay, and you say you love God, the Spirit of God is in you. I'm not here to tell you that you're lying about that. I'm not here to tell you that the Spirit of the Lord is not in you. But if you are doing everything as a single man or woman that the world is doing, and you come across a man or woman who is really serious about their relationship with God and their walk with God, they are not going to want to deal with you. Okay. And if they do choose to deal with you, there's going to be resistance, there's going to be pushback, there's going to be an issue there, because there's no way as a single man or woman, you saying, I'm talking to the kingdom people now, as a single man or a single woman, there's no way you say the Spirit of the Lord is in you and you are living for God, but you are having sex outside of marriage as a Christian man or woman, or you are having sex with multiple people. There's no way you are going to have a successful potential relationship, and there is no way you think that you're going to get, I guess, a high quality, or a man or a woman of quality behaving yourself this way. Because when you behave yourself that way and you try to get with a man or woman that is honest, they are straight up, and they have organized their life a particular type of way, they're not going to want to deal with you. Because when you come across someone that's dating multiple people, sleeping with multiple people, playing a lot of games, manipulating, and they're not being honest, they're bringing drama and stress in the life of someone who does not live like that. So if you're that type of man or woman and you're saying that it's piss in a dating pool, you are contributing to that. You are adding to that based off your behavior. Another thing that's going on now is that there are a lot of women, they are setting all these rules and stipulations on where they feel a man should take them for a date. I was having a conversation with one of my very best friends yesterday, and we were talking about, is it appropriate for a man to take you to a high-end restaurant on a first date? The thing here is, why would somebody spend five, six, seven, $800 on you the first time and they don't know you? They don't even know if when you sit down and they start talking to you, if they're going to like you. Initially, when somebody approaches you and they ask for your number, they're probably doing that because they find you attractive. They saw you out somewhere in public, they came across you somewhere, or maybe a friend or somebody hooked you all up, but they don't know you. They don't know your way of thinking. They don't know your temperament. They don't know your attitude. And so, why would they spend all this money when they're just trying to get to know you? Why have we gotten so arrogant and so smug and so uppity, okay, to the point we feel like somebody has to have an excessive amount of money when it's just the first stage and that's them getting to simply know us? Why does somebody have to spend an excessive amount of money um over you just going to a decent restaurant, or you going to have coffee or tea, or even going out on a little ice cream date, and you talking to them to get a feel of who they are? Why is it that everybody is starting to shun this? That's what restaurants are for. They're made for you to sit down and eat. It's food. And so, who do you think you are to say, well, you're not about to take me to Starbucks? I'm not about to go out for ice cream with you. But who are you? That man does not know you. Point blank, period. They don't know you. You all are getting to know each other. You're getting to know each other. And so, if you go on that first date, you should pretty much know after you spent a couple of hours with that person if you want to date them again. You should pretty much know, like, this is somebody I want to connect with them again. I want to date them again. I want to call her or I want to call him again. I like the way they think. Moods H90. Hey, I want to yeah, I like the way they think. I like their attitude. They seem like the type of person that I can get along with. That's all you're doing on the first couple of dates. But the piss gets put in the dating pool when we keep putting these high level stipulations on what we feel somebody should be doing on the first date. And it's crazy. Things did not used to be this difficult. Back when people were dating, it was good. It was okay for you to go to a movie with them. It was okay for you to go to the show with them. Okay. Now, I will say that things have changed in a sense because young people go to Chili's, they go to Applebee's, they go to Fridays. People like my son's age, 21, 22, a lot of those age ranges, they go to maybe restaurants like that. But at the same time, again, why should any one of us expect someone to spend a high level, excessive amount of money when they don't know us like that? Initially, if a man approaches you, ladies, he's approaching you because he finds you attractive, but he still does not know you. So why would you, if this is you, if it fits you, because not all of your attitude is like this, but some of you, why do you have the attitude, he has to take me to Ruth's Chris? He has to take me to Papado. He has to take me to Gibson's. He has to take me to all these expensive restaurants. Ma'am, he doesn't know you. He's just getting to know you. He doesn't know if he wants to go on a second date with you. Why is it a problem to sit down and just have a simple cup of coffee or tea or some ice cream or get a light lunch at level one and just get to know that person and talk to that person? Why is this an issue? Why is this a problem for some of you? So that's another reason why a lot of you all have this negative mentality when it comes to dating. Okay, the next thing is, a lot of you all, you have not closed off former relationships. How are you out here dating and you're still involved with the mother or father of your child? How? How are you dating and hooking up with people and passing your number to other men or other women, and you know that you're still sleeping with the ex-boyfriend, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-fiance, or you know you're still in love with them and you have not ironed out your feelings and emotions for them. This is unfair because you're putting an innocent person in a position to possibly get hurt, whether it's physically or whether it's emotionally. You're putting them in that position because if you go out here and you're dating a man or a woman and you know, D, what's up? If you know that you have not gotten over your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend or the mother or father of your children or child, who's to say that the man or woman you're dating, if it works out, if it, doesn't work out, and they go back to the baby daddy. I hate to say that, that sounds ghetto, but they go back to the father of their child or the mother of their child, then you're going to get hurt. You're going to hurt that person. I'm sorry. If you have these doors open with a baby mama or a baby daddy, there's no way you should be dating an innocent person. Now, if you were honest and you told the person, like, I still have relations with the mother of my child or the father of my child, that's a different story. But real talk, how many of you all are open and honest like that? You all are not honest like that. You all are telling a lot of lies. Not all of you, but I have to tell you all the truth. It's not popular. The truth is not popular, but somebody in our community has to speak out about this stuff. I'm not about to go back and forth about these stupid, ignorant lists that women are bringing out. I don't really like to get caught up in the trendy stuff, but all I'm saying is that let's just be straight up with one another. Let's just be real. There's no way you should be dating anybody and you know you're still sleeping with your ex-husband, your ex-wife, or you're sleeping with the mother or father of your child. There's no way. Because what frame of mind is the mother or father of your child in? You mean to tell me if you come across a man or woman who may be saved and they are clear in their single life, they're clear, they don't have any drama, they don't have any open doors, okay? How dare you come into my life? Because I'm talking about myself with this. I'm super single. I don't have no doors open with, I ain't had no exes. I got one ex. In my entire life, I've had one ex. And so all I'm saying is that there's no door open there. I'm not in love with somebody over here and I got all this going on. So I'm just saying, how dare you try to link up and come into my life or any other person's life who's free and clear. They don't have any doors open. They don't have any drama. But you know behind the scenes, you're still dealing with the mother or father of your child. Now, how will your mother, the mother or father of your child act when they get wind of you dating me or you dating somebody else? Are they going to try to fight me? Because these are real situations that happens in the single community. Innocent women are deleted. Innocent men are deleted. People are busting out people car windows. People are showing up at people jobs fighting them. People are showing up at the place that people lay their head because they found out that a particular person was messing with their baby daddy or messing with their baby mother. And they got jealous and they get mad and they want to come at your neck about it. That's why piss is in a dating pool, because it's some of your piss. Yeah, a lot of you all, you're pissing in the dating pool and you're not being straight up. You're not being real. You're not being honest. And you are bringing innocent people who have values, who have morals, who have standards into your life of confusion and drama. And if you don't hear it from anybody else, you're definitely going to hear it from me. That's just it. Period, point blank. People don't want to be real. They don't want to be honest. Why are some of you dating? Okay, you're out here dating and you know you got an STD. You're a sexually active single man or woman. Okay, and you out here linking up with people who don't know you like that. But you know that you got something going on with your health in that sense, but you're not telling them. Why are you even dating? Why are you having sex? Again, you're bringing innocent people into your confusion and into your drama. That's why more piss is in a dating pool. Some of you all, you are putting stipulations on people that are not capable of meeting your requirements, and it's unfair. So if you are a man and you have the mentality, I don't want to date a single mom. Okay, so here's the deal with that, because I talked about this before. No woman, I'm going to say it again, no woman out here, men, has to apologize to you for living her life. And let me break that down. On the course of each one of our lives, we have made certain decisions. At the time that we made a particular decision, we made the decision based off how we felt in that moment. Okay? We made a decision based off what we felt in that moment, at that time, or in that era that we felt were best for us. So, if a woman was the age of 20, and at 20 she connected with a man and she ended up sleeping with him, and she was in a relationship with him, and one or two children were produced, and now that woman is 27, 28, 30, 35, 37, 40, 42 and up in age now. Why are you punishing her? Because at the time, she was a 20-year-old woman and she fell in love with a guy that she assumed she probably was going to be with for a long time or marry. Nobody has to apologize to you for living their life. You mean to tell me when you were 20 years old, if you were feeling a certain man or feeling a certain woman, somebody was supposed to come and stop you in the middle of the road and say, hey, you're 20 now, but one day you're going to be 37. One day you're going to be 38. One day you're going to be 40. One day you're going to be 41, you're going to be 42, you're going to be 45, and you're going to meet a man named Tony. You're going to meet a man named Andre. You're going to meet a man named William. And if you have two kids from this other 20-year-old man you're dating right now, you don't even know Tony, William, or Andre exists, but they're going to come in your life 10, 15, 20 years from now, and they're not going to date you if you have a baby with him. So don't live your life. Don't make no decisions. Hold off on that. Just date him. If you want to have sex with him, get on birth control. Just stop your life. That's what comes to my mind when I hear stuff like that. That's what comes to my mind. You all are unreasonable. You're very unreasonable. Who has to apologize? None of us, including me. None of us have to say, I'm sorry I had two kids. I was married. I got married young. You don't want to go on a date with me because I have a son and a daughter? Because I have a son and a daughter. But I don't have no little kids. My son is 22. My daughter is 18. My son just turned 22 in August. My daughter just turned 18 in June. So if a man look at me and say, Kiki, I don't want to date you because you got two kids that's pretty much grown, bye. That don't hurt my feelings. But I'm speaking out for the sisters who do have children that are not my kids' age. They have children that are 5 and 6 and 8 and 9. Why does that sister have to apologize to you? Why in your eyes is that sister not dateable? You all are unreasonable. So how dare you say it's piss in a dating pool? You're putting piss in a dating pool by making these stipulations on who you don't want to date. Now, don't get me wrong, because I know what y'all going to say. I'm going to jump ahead of you. I'm going to say it for you. Well, Kiki, we got our preferences. We can have our preference. I don't have to date no single mom. I don't have to date no single father. I'm not saying that you do. But all I'm saying is that every rule and stipulation that you make, you keep removing yourself further and further and further and further and further from being dated. That's it. You keep moving yourself further and further away because you're coming up with all these asinine rules and stipulations and regulations like you're all that. And you're not all that. You made decisions. You made mistakes. You dated a wrong man or the wrong woman at some point in your life. And if a child or children were produced, you shouldn't have to apologize for living your life. Some of you all, you have lived your life and it looks like this. You were once a very promiscuous woman. When you were in college, Those were your whole years. And this goes for men and women. Sorry, YouTube. You lived your HOE years. Now, I don't condone or promote this, but I have to speak about every real thing that goes on in a single community. Okay? You're putting stipulations on people who came out of an abusive marriage and they got a divorce and it left them broke. And they have to live with a family member. They may have to go back and move with a mother or a father or a grandparent. But what do some of you all do? This is where the pride and the arrogance comes in. You all don't want to extend grace. You all don't want to extend mercy. You want to talk about somebody that may not have their own. I'm not dating him. He don't make 100 or 200K a year. He don't even got his own apartment. She don't even got her own place to stay. But who the hell are you? If somebody investigated you and opened up your files, some stuff gonna fall out about things you did in your past over the course of your life. Period. Period. And this goes for men too. Men, I gotta go there. I've said this again, but I gotta go there. I gotta tell the whole truth. I can't just get on the ladies. I gotta go there with some of you men. A lot of you men, you carry STDs. You have burned numerous women. Some of you all know you got an STD and you intentionally still keep having sex. You're not getting it treated. You are not letting partners know, I got this, I got that. A lot of you men, you have switched teams. You've been with women 1 minute, and you went on the other side and you didn't dabble with men. But then you get out here. That's not judgment that I just passed. It's literally not judgment. It's just the simple truth. I'll let y'all play around with that if you want to. Be mad about it. Unsubscribe. I don't care what you do. You need to hear the raw truth. You all don't know anything about extending grace and mercy. Yes, have your preference. I have a preference. I'm not going to talk about what my preference is because people act phony. They act phony. You'll be like, yeah, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that. I talk about some things, but when it get down to the really, really nitty gritty, I leave that between me and God. But my whole thing is, a lot of you all, you don't want to hear the raw truth. And the raw truth is, a lot of you all, you've gotten beside yourself. You think you're all that. And you feel like when you set these rules and these regulations and these stipulations that everybody has to adhere to the rules and stipulations that you make or else. But then when somebody turn a mirror to you and they say, but wait, didn't you used to mess with men at one point and now you back messing with women? But wait, don't you have children? Don't you have a son? Don't you have a daughter? Don't you have 5, 6, 8 kids? So how you knocking me for being a single mom? Okay, how your money looking? You not driving no luxury car. You don't live in no mansion. You don't live in a house. Oh, that's your house? But it's Section 8, right? So that means you're relying on the government to pay a portion of your rent. Women are not the only one that gets Section 8. I know men out here that get a link card or an EBT SNAP benefit card. But people don't talk about the men. They keep talking about the women. But this men out here that got Section 8 too. I'm going to just put it out there. So what I'm saying, single people, if you want to know why it's pissed in a dating pool, look at yourself. Ask yourself, have I pissed in it? What wrong am I doing? What is my mentality? What is my attitude? What is my temperament when I look at the opposite sex? I'm not saying you got to just date anybody physically. That's not your preference. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, because a lot of y'all women, y'all came at me on another video I did talking about, so wait, Kiki, you want us to date down? All right, sis, let me say this to you. If I'm saying to extend grace and mercy, and I'm saying to pray and literally ask our creator, God, because I'm sure all of you all up here in the chat, you believe in God. So anyway, if we saying that we love God and we say that we know God, okay, you're supposed to extend grace and mercy. You're supposed to be exercising patience. This is what you're supposed to be doing with other people. You're supposed to be looking at yourself and saying, I've made my mistakes, so I can't look at this man or I can't look at this woman and feel like I'm better than them. But let me tell you, sisters that keep talking about, I'm not going to date down. I don't have to date down. And I've accomplished too much and I don't have to date him. Okay, so listen, sis, since you feel like you're dating down, and you don't want to date a man that's not at your level financially or education wise or material possessions wise, why are you not married? I've been asking y'all this question for years. Why are you not married? If you don't believe in dating down, you don't want to date the single father, you don't want to date a man that works a regular job, you don't want to date a man that doesn't have a luxury car or live on his own, you don't want to date a man that does not make the money you make, you don't want to date a man that has accomplished the education level that you have. So if you have a double master's degree or a master's degree or a bachelor's degree or a doctorate degree, you don't want to date a man that has not acquired that. So if you don't want to date down or you don't want to date a guy that take you to the Cheesecake Factory or the Applebee's or the Fridays, where the hell is your husband at then? If you dating up, and if you're dating all these men that are your preference and they're all that, why are you not married? Why are you not off the market? Why are you still in the single community? We should see your wedding photos. We should see your ring. Because y'all love to do this. Y'all love to be like, my man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. Y'all love, where's your ring at? If y'all are dating up and then you got these sisters that's pushing and promoting and perpetuating dating multiple people. I'm going to hit y'all with this again. I'm going to always hit y'all with that. Go back into my video catalog. I asked this question. Y'all was not answering the question. I said, if you believe in dating multiple people, why are you still single? Time out for the game plan and the heavy manipulation. You all keep saying, I'm going to keep 3 or 4 dudes in rotation. I'm going to keep 3 or 4 women in rotation. So why are you not married? Okay, let me jump ahead of some of the smart Alex. Where everybody don't want to get married. Everybody, marriage ain't for them. Some people just want to clap them cheeks and move on. So then stop saying it's piss in the dating pool. Stop sitting up here saying there's not no quality women out here. Stop saying there's not no quality men out here. You want to date multiple people. You want to keep juggling all these different people, and you're not finding love. You're not getting the person that wants to spend the rest of their life with you because you don't want to stop playing games. You don't want to stop lying. You don't want to stop manipulating. You all don't want to be patient and take your time and get to know somebody bit by bit. All of you just start talking to one girl, and then you'll get off the phone with her and talk to another girl, and you'll be texting and inboxing and DMing 3 and 4 and 5 other chicks. Why are you not married? The whole point of dating is for marriage. If you do not want to be married, then don't say it's piss in the dating pool. Don't say, well, I'm not interested in dating. No, you in another category. Honestly, you're literally in another category. Don't put yourself in a single community. You want something else. You want something else, sir. You want something else, ma'am. If you sit up here and say that marriage not, so what the hell are you dating for? So you really think a man's supposed to dig in his wallet, pull out his credit card, pull out his bank card, swipe his card, and spend money on you and take you out to dinner when you're not even looking at this brother as a husband? You're not even looking at this brother to build and spend the rest of your life with? Really? But he's supposed to spend money on you and treat you like a queen, but you're presenting yourself as trash. Seriously. You all are coming out dressed any type of way, okay? A date to you is getting pissy drunk and getting high. To me, that's another category. Because let me tell you something. I don't promote this, but I'm gonna just tell you straight up. They say to each his own. You need to get the people that's at your level then. If you the type of man or woman and you just like to have sex, you need to just say, I'm not dateable. I don't want to date. I just like to have sex. Now, if you down to be my sex buddy and no feelings, nothing attached, y'all need to tell the truth, but y'all not out here doing that. You playing with people's minds, you're playing with their feelings, you're playing with their emotions, and I'm going to always bring this to the forefront because the devil real busy with this. If you believe in dating multiple people, if you believe in keeping your options open, okay, then Stop bringing innocent people in your drama and your mess and your confusion. Point blank, period. You should not be in nobody's house, in their bedroom, between their legs, or have your penis in them, and you know for a fact you do not want to be married. If you know for a fact you want to keep your options open and you just like you want to be a playboy, I mean, just say that. If you want to be a player, just say that. Just say, look, I like pimping different women. I don't like being tied down to one woman because I feel closed. I feel like I'm giving away something. I feel like I'm losing something. So I'd rather just be a free agent where I could just be open and I could date whoever I want. I can mess with whoever I want. I could date whoever I want. Nobody can question me about anything. Then just say that. But what do you all do? You go to an innocent woman that you know has values, you know she has morals, you know she has standards, and you try to connect with her because she's the trustworthy one. She's the woman of God. But you dog her. See, some of y'all, you'll marry that type of woman, but then when you get her at home and you know she love you, you'll treat her like crap and then sleep with all the HOEs. You'll wine and dine them. You ain't gonna marry them. You'll marry the homely girl. You'll marry the woman of God, the good girl that you know ain't got no diseases. You know she ain't running the streets. You know she's staying at the crib. But then all the HOEs, the 304s, oh, baby, y'all out here having a ball with them. And you will lie, tell a bold-faced lie to somebody and be like, nah, I don't want no woman that's out in the street. I don't want no woman that ain't loyal. I want a woman that I can trust. But you have a woman that you can trust. You have a woman you could trust, but she go to church and you don't like that. She's plus size, you don't like that. She's a single mom. Oh, you don't like that. Y'all not extending grace, you're not extending mercy. Nobody has to apologize to you for living their life. Did you all know? Can I just bring something even more real and probably shocking to some of you all? Because this is something else that you all are not understanding. The person that you meet today, right now at this moment, they're going to have other things going on in their life. You're coming in on a chapter of their life and you don't know everything that's going on with them. People are battling mental illness. People are battling very, very bad financial issues. People are still heartbroken. I got a video. I don't even know if it uploaded already, but I talk about love. Y'all need to watch that and watch it in full. Because a lot of y'all talk crazy. You come in the comment section, but you don't watch these videos in full. Watch that video, Love, in full. But y'all have to understand, you have to date the reality of that man or woman. People are not going to connect with you and come into your life as a finished product. And anybody that told you that, they lied. None of us are a finished product. We are always constantly changing, transitioning, evolving, growing, learning. And sometimes learning the way it looks like for a lot of us is painful. Failures will come before you learn. That's under the umbrella of God. You're not going to have it all together. You're not a know-it-all. You're going to have to go through some painful things because God is trying to teach you endurance. God is trying to show you how to be humble. God is trying to teach you how to appropriately and properly love. A lot of you all, you need that reality check. How dare you go out here and you feel like you're too good to date a particular man or woman, but then you don't know, because your life is not over, you don't know what mistakes you're going to make, because you're going to make mistakes. People have to date your reality. And if your reality is, you know what? I am a divorced woman. You know what? I am a divorced man. You know what? I have 2 children. I'm not married. Or I have 3 children. I am not married. Or however many kids you got. Or I got 1 child and I am not married. That is that person's reality. Again, they don't have to tell you they're sorry. Nobody has to apologize to you for living their life. No angel, nobody came to us or whoever 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years ago and told us, listen, okay, you're in the bedroom with this man right now. When you lay down and you have sex with him, you're going to have a baby. But 20, 30 years from now, you're going to meet this guy and you're going to really be attracted to him and like him. But once he find out that you got a baby, he's going to say you're not dateable. Are you kidding me? We don't have nobody that's following us over the course of living our life. That's why it's called life. That's why it's called life. Life is full of ups and downs. It's ups, it's downs. You get blindsided by stuff in life. You get hurt. You cry tears. You're going to fail. You are going to fail some things in life. But then you get restored. You get rebuilt. Your confidence comes back. You get healed. You become stronger. You become wiser. You learn how to love. You learn how to extend grace. You learn how to extend mercy. A lot of you all, you need that reality check. What's dangerous? And I'm here to tell you, I told you before, but I'm going to say it again. You need to get off of Facebook. You need to get off of Instagram. You need to come off of YouTube, because these podcasters and these people that you all are taking into your ear and your eye gates, they are teaching you and showing you a toxic way on how to deal with the opposite sex. And they are spewing out hate. Period. When we've got to the level where women are calling men Dusties, Pookies, Ray Rays, and whatever other name that they come up with, that's causing friction. That's causing men to hate women. What are you all not understanding about this? Now, I ain't taking no shot at a particular person. This is how this generation talks. This is how you talk. This is how you act. But it's time for you all to clean up your act. Come off social media. They taught y'all how to say you're top tier and high value and high quality. You wasn't even saying you was top tier or high quality or high value 2, 3, 5 years ago. But the internet taught you to say that. They taught you to, you're in delusion where you think you're higher than what you really are. You heard men on various podcasts or MGTOW, whatever the hell that group is, they told you don't date no single mother. That deceased brother, I'm not going to even say his name, that y'all call the Godfather, and y'all crack the jokes and you could he. Talking about he died and that. Baby, I ain't trying to hear none of that. You cannot spew out vitriol and you cannot perpetuate hate and you think God not going to deal with you. How dare anybody on their platform get up here and pretty much tell you to hate the opposite sex? And if I got to be in this alone, then I'm going to be in it alone. This ain't about attention, because I promise you I don't need it. This not about attention. This not about clout. That's why I ain't calling out names. Because if it really was about that, I could shoot out names. I could hashtag people names. I ain't doing none of that. I could be on the forefront and not be known like that and not be seen. But I'm telling y'all the truth. Somebody, through the Spirit of the Lord, somebody got to tell you, y'all got to stop spewing this hate for the opposite sex. Stop calling these men out of their name, ladies. Stop calling them Dusties. Stop calling them Pookies. Stop calling them Ray Rays. Stop. Have respect. You want to be respected. You don't want nobody judging you for your children. You don't want nobody judging you for how many sexual partners you've had. You don't want that. So you got to start. You make the change. If the men don't want to change and the man in their community not holding them accountable, ladies, I'm holding us accountable, because God is watching us, especially women in the body of Christ. God is holding us accountable. You cannot continue to call these men out of their name. If you got hurt by a man that dogged you out after he took your body and took your money and left you with a baby, my sister, deal with that hurt. Just deal with it, sis. You got support here. I love you. This is a non-judgmental space. You got the support out here. But you don't have to hate all men. All men are not dogs. All men are not disloyal. I don't know who's telling y'all this. And I got hurt by a man before. I got hurt. I got betrayed. I got backdoored. Okay? Men have been abusive. They've called me out of my name. They wasn't even my man. They wasn't even my freaking man. Men in the workplace have spread rumors and lied. Men at church have lied and spread rumors. I've come across men that are jealous. I've come across male family members that are jealous and hateful and abusive. Do I need to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper? But I still don't categorize all men. Time out for this toxicity. Time out. Y'all got to stop. If you have the spirit of the Lord in you and the love of the Lord in you, it's going to manifest itself in your speech. How you're talking to people and how you're treating people, it's going to show. It's going to show. Okay? I'm letting you know. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting you know. Somebody got to tell y'all the truth. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. And men, you too. Stop calling women out of their name. Stop trying to punish women because they was with a man before you. Stop trying to shame women and make them feel bad because they were broken at a certain point in their life and they had a lot of sexual partners. A lot of these sisters out here, my brothers, they are lost. They didn't have a father in the home. They did not have a mother in the home. Their mother may have been drug addicted. Their father may have been in and out the jail. He may have been institutionalized. Some of you brothers may have been to jail, so you should understand that. Some of these ladies, they have been raised by their grandparent, and some of them have been raised by a toxic mom. If the mom was a 304, that's what the daughter saw. But fortunately for me, and this is not bragging, but see, God raises up a standard, and God has kept me. And I am blessed in a sense. I came from a Christian 2-parent household. So I can share these nuggets with you all because there are some of us that's left that can teach these things for the masses to be better. Fortunately for me, I came from a 2-parent household. My parents taught me you need to have sex when you get a husband. Although I rebelled, but I still married the man that I gave my virginity to. So all I'm saying is that you all are looking at a woman that came from a 2-parent household. And I am not a modern woman. I am not a feminist. But I still have a heart for women. I don't have to be a feminist. I don't have to be a modern woman. Brothers, you have to extend more grace and mercy. Women are broken. If they have low self-esteem and their mother did not properly love them, or their father did not properly love them, or their mom and dad was not in the household because of various different things, these sisters look for love by opening up their legs to different men. That may not be everybody's story, but I talk to a lot of women. When I was a homeless woman in shelters, a lot of women, God put me in a position to minister to these women. They told me their stories. These were very wounded, broken women. They didn't have somebody tell them, save your body. You are precious. You are beautiful. Do you all know what that would be like, them living that life when somebody is not telling them that? Love to them is, I got to pull my underwear down. I got to go to bed with him. I have talked to women where they've said, well, I really didn't want to have sex with him, Sister Kiki. And I will ask them, sis, why did you sleep with him? Well, I felt pressure to. I felt like that would make him love me. You brothers need to understand that. While these men on these podcasts are spewing out this hate and making you hate our gender, nobody is sitting telling you, you know what, my brother, if you like that woman, just like her. Quit trying to impress these men who are not finna go to bed with this woman or marry this woman. She's your responsibility and accountability. If you happy with that woman, my brother, and you attracted to that woman, you shouldn't care what Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube got to say about it. Because I'm going to tell you flat out straight up, when a man come in my life, I don't care how none of y'all feel about it. Literally. I don't care how nobody feel about it. If God approve, okay, if God approved first, and then I'm attracted to him and I like him, he's not y'all responsibility. He's my responsibility. I am accountable for him and vice versa. You think I'm going to stop my life because of what followers on YouTube telling me about my life? It would never happen. It would never happen. Period. Just like y'all don't have to explain to me who you love. I don't care nothing about that man past. Yes, there are some things that's a deal breaker, but at the end of the day, y'all too worried about what social media is telling you. Come off social media. You spending too much time watching YouTube. You spending too much time watching Instagram. You spending too much time on Facebook and on TikTok. These toxic, broken, nasty, mentally ill people are coming up there who are unhealed. They're unhinged. And because that one man or that one woman did a number on them and dogged them out, they're spewing and projecting that hate and lack of love on the internet. I'ma just tell y'all the truth. You ain't gotta be friends with me. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. Do I love y'all? I love y'all. Those that really, really rock with me, I love you. But I'm telling you the truth. Under the umbrella of God, y'all have got to stop. And the piss and the bleach that's in the dating pool, it'll clear out. Extend more grace, extend more mercy, be more honest, be more upfront with people. Stop being so scared of vulnerability. Stop being so afraid to be a little bit transparent. I'm not saying dump all your stuff on somebody in one day. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, my brothers, these women are broken. You be the man to help that woman get restored. Do y'all know? Yeah, it is men out here that love 304s. They fell deeply in love with them. I don't know where y'all getting this from, where y'all feel like the 304s, they not worthy of love. They're worthy of it. Just like me being, I guess, a so-called good girl, whatever. Even though my background was not like that, I'm still worthy of love. And can't nobody tell me different. Just because I didn't do what a lot of other women do, it don't mean I'm better than them. I still got issues and problems just like anybody else, just like all of you all. Start getting into the backgrounds of people. Don't be quick to look over them and dismiss them. Because a lot of these women that's broken, or the single moms, they will love your dirty draws, fellas. They would they would lose their life for you. I know some real solid women out here. And I know a few solid men. Y'all keep saying, where they at? Where they at? Sis, you said you ain't want to date him because he drove the bus. You God sent one to you, but you said he took you to the Cheesecake Factory, so you missed out on that. And some stuff is once in a lifetime. Once you get exposed to it and you fumble it, you will never get it again. You will never get it again. This is why I put up that post. Be careful who you dishonor. You don't know they rank. Y'all don't know who people are. That's why I tell y'all be coming up here, getting mad. You want to try to call me out my name. Y'all want to try to talk about people appearance and be saying little smart alecky stuff. Baby, you don't know me. You don't know my rank. You don't know what I'm praying and asking God. You don't know how God feel about me. Just like I don't know how God feel about you. Watch your mouth. Watch what you out here saying. Because God could have tested you and sent a certain man or woman in your life and you fumbled it. You tampered with it. And now for the rest of your life, you're going to walk around here by yourself. Because you played with one of his sons. You played with one of his daughters. Somebody needs to tell y'all the truth. Y'all sitting up here watching these toxic podcasters. How dare anybody spew out hate to the next gender? These are some of God's sons and daughters out here that y'all put in your mouth on. That y'all are talking about. You are out of line. You are out of order. And so, that's what I wanted to tell you all. That's why it's piss in the dating pool. Y'all don't want to be real. Get out of bed with all these different people. Just stop. You done had enough sex. I keep telling, I'ma always say, I've been saying this stuff to y'all for over 10 years. You done had enough fun. You done had enough sex. You done had enough threesomes. You done had enough fun with people husbands. You done had enough fun with people boyfriends and girlfriends and their wives. You done had your fun. Now when you gonna get serious? When you gonna get serious and when you gonna clean up your act? You want to be loved so bad. You want that person to respect you. You want that person that you know in the end, when you become an old man or an old woman, they going to wipe your butt and they going to be there for you when you on your way up out of here because you can't get nobody else to come with you. Now it's time for you to clean up your act. Clean up your act. And I literally don't care about how nobody feel about this. A lot of people that follow me, they hypersensitive. And a lot of people that get offended, they just pop in. They not subscribed to nothing. They pop in and they look and whatever. but they got these strong opinions. I cannot tell y'all a lie about this. I cannot tell you all what you want to hear. Extend more grace, extend more mercy. Get into the backgrounds of people. People don't have to apologize to you. Some things that you see currently with somebody you may be dating, a lot of their behavior and a lot of what they're going through, it's not their fault. Now, I'm not saying place blame and keep talking about what your mama and daddy did to you when you was a little boy or a little girl. But all I'm saying is that if a lot of this stuff within them has gone unchecked, they're going to be a toxic person. But are you strong enough to love them? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here are broken. And a lot of you all, I'm going to just tell you with closing with this, a lot of you all, you know you've done a lot of men dirty. You know you've done a lot of women dirty. And so you fear really finally letting your guard down and being vulnerable and being transparent, because you fear, well, if I pick this man or woman to be vulnerable and transparent with, they're going to reject me. They're going to break up with me. You're so paranoid because you know you ain't walked through the straight and narrow. So now that's something you need to go to God about. And you need to ask for forgiveness. You need to repent. But just stop with all these high and mighty rules in the dating pool. Have your preference. If you like a certain type of man or woman physically, I'm not saying that's wrong. I told y'all this 1,000 times before. If you don't want to date a man, because I'm not promoting this. Let me explain this and break this down real quick. I'm not promoting a woman dating a man that don't have money. I'm not promoting that. Y'all call it dating down, but I'm really not promoting that. But all I'm saying is that what if God have sent a man to come into your life and he really is feeling you and he really loves you? He's not playing no games. He's not manipulating. He's not sneaky. He's not dealing with no other women. He just really wants you. You mean to tell me you're going to drop that man because of the fact he's not making the money you want him to make? Like I said, men, you all do need to have some type of income. Why would you want to date a sister and you're broke? Why would you want that? You should feel uncomfortable with the fact you cannot take a woman to dinner. You should feel uncomfortable with the fact that if it's that woman's birthday or something is coming up, you can't buy her a gift. Why would you want to put yourself in that position? But on the other hand, there are people that have fallen in love. Women have fallen in love with a man that was broke. And they met each other and went on a date and they was broke. They had a little picnic and they've been married for 10, 15, 20 years. Come in the chat if that's you. Because I don't know, but I believe some of y'all out there. Some of y'all are out there. So all I'm saying is that some of the piss that's in the dating pool is yours. And I think I'm the first person that talked about this. Because like I said, I did a video message on this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I meant to go live and I didn't have the opportunity to go live. But it's time, y'all. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean out the bleach. Clean out the piss. Start telling the people you interested in dating the truth. Stop lying. Stop trying to juggle all these multiple men and women. And I'm not saying wear your heart on your sleeve and then you just fall deeply in love with the first man you date. I'm not saying to do that either. You use wisdom, but you still need to take your time getting to know him or her. And if you want to date somebody else outside of them, just be straight up about it. Be like, you know what? I'm not just dating you. I'm talking to you. We out here on this date, but there is another guy that I'm talking to. I just want to be real and let you know that, because I don't know what direction this is going to go in. I'm just trying to get to know you, but I'm trying to get to know the other guy. I don't know if he'll become, the man that I'm with, who takes me off the market. Y'all don't want to have these conversations with people. Y'all want to lie. You want to play games. You want to keep stuff hidden and under wraps because you want your way. But what you put out, baby, is what you get back. It's what you get back. It's what you get back. And some of y'all, hey, Fortune, some of you all, God gonna put a sword in the situation before it even develop into something. Because God just know your heart. He know your intention. He know your motive. He knows your motive. That's why you have to be vigilant. You have to be prayerful. Ladies, any man that come to you, immediately go to God about him. Go to God about him, because he could lie to you all day, but internally you don't know his heart. You don't know his spirit. I'm telling you that straight up. You don't know his heart. You don't know his spirit. Y'all need to heal. If you are still in love with an ex, heal. Heal. Don't be out here trying to date a new man or a new woman and using them to try to get over the last person. Because eventually you'll just end up hurting them. Because a lot of y'all cutthroat like this. Y'all will be in love still with the ex-boyfriend or the ex-girlfriend or the ex-husband or the ex-wife. But y'all will still go out here and date somebody. And y'all will butter them up, be going to the show with them, go out of town. Y'all eating and laughing and he. You may even get to the point you having sex with them. But then when that ex come back around, you drop that person like a bad habit. And go right back to the ex-girl, the ex-guy, the ex-hubby, the ex-wife. You go right back to the baby mama. Go right back to the baby daddy. And you drop the person that you've been dating and building with and getting to know for the past 3, 4, 5, 6 months. That's why it's piss in the dating pool, because it's a bunch of liars. It's a bunch of shysters. It's a bunch of connivers and deceivers. Y'all got to stop doing this. You have to stop doing this. I'm telling you the truth. Only the mature will survive here. And only the mature and the ones who got the spirit of God in them for real, they are the ones that will respect what I'm saying. Because I'm not telling y'all nothing wrong. But you know what? Go ahead and do you. If you feel like, you know what, Kiki, I'm not listening to none of that. I got my preference. I'm a juggle numerous men. I'm a juggle numerous women. Then if that's working out for you, then so be it. But I don't know one person that's juggling multiple men and multiple women and they're happy. I don't know not one. I don't know not one that have settled down and finally found a husband or wife from dating multiple men or multiple women. And they've been doing this crap, some of them, for 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 15, 20 years. You've been juggling multiple men and women for all these years. They be telling me something, yeah, but see, emotionally, you don't lock in with that one guy. Because if he hurts you, you could fall on the other 1 or 2 or 3 guys that you talking to or dating. What? That's why you use discernment, sis. When you talking to that one guy, you need to watch him. Study him. Ask him questions. You'll find out his character. What you mean? Y'all just be doing too much. Y'all be doing too much. I ain't opening up all the, y'all opening up too many doors. And it ain't nothing but a bunch of confusion. Pray about it. And if you do open the door, because let's just say I'm talking to 2 guys. I'm not, but let's just say I'm talking to 2 guys. They each gonna know it. I'm gonna tell them, like, you're not the Andre, you're not the only one I'm talking to. It's another guy that I'm talking to. Just to let you know. Let people make the choice if they want to deal with you or not. Let people have control over their emotions and their heart. Don't take that from them. Don't put nobody in a position where you got them thinking that you're the only one that's interested in them and you feeling them. And then when they fall for you, you blindside them and be like, well, you know what? I'm back with my baby mom. I'm back with my baby dad. You know, I'm getting back with my ex. I didn't think it was going to work out, but it started coming. They starting to come back around. And you know what a lot of y'all do? Y'all don't even tell them that. What y'all do? Y'all just ghost the person. Y'all literally would just ghost the person flat out. You stop texting them. You stop inboxing them. You stop calling them. You make them last on your list to call. Oh, it used to be you calling and texting them at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now you wait until 9, 10, and 11 o'clock at night to call them because you done been on the phone with the other chick. Ain't nobody stupid. Like I said, y'all better pay attention to this stuff. Pay attention to it. That's why you ask people questions. That's why you stay prayed up. You pray about these people. You say, God, if you don't approve, put a sword in it. If this man lying to me and he trying to, play me, let me know. I'm telling you. And Ali, I hear you. Ali said, talking to a lot of people is more annoying than anything. I don't want a bunch of dudes in my face. Hey, I'm with you on that, sis. I'm with you 5,000%. Like, I don't even understand y'all. Y'all want all these different personalities in your life? Y'all want all these different people? It ain't no way. It ain't no way I'm entertaining this many men. There's no way. Then, hey, how are you? There's no way. I wish I would be passing out my number to 3, 4, 5, 6 men at one time. Are you kidding me? I wish I would be going on all these different dates with all these different personalities and temperaments and different men. Baby, bye. I ain't got time for it. And I start to get irritated. After a while, so that ain't gonna work for me. Maybe that'll work for some of y'all. But that's why it's piss in the dating pool. I just want to bring this message up here real quick to y'all. Be more honest, extend more grace. Find out people's backgrounds. You have to date the reality of that person. And the reality for a lot of people is that they came from a single parent home or they came from a broken home. And if they did come from a 2-parent household, that still don't mean that they got all their stuff together. Some people were spoiled. Some people was abused. Some I don't know. It's just different stuff that goes on with different people. It's different things that go on with different people. You all got to get more mature. Y'all too old for this crap. You too old, and then y'all think life is going and time gonna keep waiting on you. Y'all think y'all got forever. Oh well, I'm 25. I got my whole life ahead of me. No, you don't. No, you don't. The rapture can happen next week. You ain't got your whole life ahead of you. You don't know what God finna do with your life. That's human error and that's human arrogance when we sit up here and be like, yeah, but I get to it. I'm a date and I'm a play around. But when I hit, I've talked to so many single men and women be like, well, I'm only 32 right now. I settle down and get serious when I'm 35. You don't even know if you're going to be alive at 35. Are you serious? You can't be this loose and open. You can't be this cocky. You can't be. Especially in the body of Christ. These preachers need to tell y'all the truth. All they want to do is keep replaying that same old tired dead scripture. It's better to marry than to burn. It's better to marry than to burn. It's better to marry. Now they not telling you, oh, listen, yeah, it is better to marry than to burn. But guess what? You're burning because you're having sex. You shouldn't even be having sex. That's what's keeping you emotionally tied. Then y'all want to put up statuses on your Facebook and y'all want to tell people, oh, well, it's complicated. Somebody just asked you a flat out direct question. Are you single? It's complicated. No, sis, it ain't complicated. What's complicated about it? That you still sleeping with the baby daddy? You still sleeping with your ex-husband? You involved with a married man? Same thing with y'all men. Oh, it's kind of complicated. You know, I'm kind of into it. No, brother, it ain't complicated. You are complicating it because you're trying to juggle 2, 3, or 4 women at one time. Just get with the woman that you really want. Get with the woman that you really like. If you know that that woman is iffy about you and she giving off vibes like she really don't find you attractive or she really don't like you, then you need to move on. But then at the same time, you could be throwing away a dime. You could be throwing away a diamond in the rough because it's certain things about me. I'm not no easy type of woman. I'ma just tell you, I say this publicly, boldly. I'm not no easy woman. Now, I ain't saying I'm going to give a man a hard time, but now you ain't going to be able to wine and dine me, and you think I'm just finna trust you. That, I'm not impressed. My father did that. My mother did that. I was spoiled by my mother and father, so now that don't impress me. I don't care what restaurant, high-end, no, because I've had that. My father treated me like a lady. He bought me jewelry. He bought me clothes, even when I was still married, even as a full-grown woman. Okay? So you can't, I'm not that type of woman you could play these type of games with. I'm going to question you. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to be patient. And I'm not the only woman that's like this. Y'all men got to stop getting mad. But she was playing around, so I'm going to move on. Now be careful with that. Because it may be an uphill battle that you keep trying to fight and you never going to win it. You got to be patient. You got to understand, if you being real with somebody, then give them time to come around. I ain't saying wait forever, because you can't make nobody be ready for what you ready for. I'm not telling y'all this. I ain't say wait around for 3, 4, 5 months, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years. I'm not saying that. But then y'all see a woman that's like, well, I don't really trust you because I don't know you. And then y'all want to end it after 2 conversations. And then you want to hop to another chick. To me, you was fake all along. You was fake. Cause y'all be telling these women and these men y'all love them with all this intensity and passion, and one thing happen and kick off and then you done. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Break these soul ties with people. Stop lying. And I guarantee you the piss and the bleach in the dating pool, it'll get cleaned up. Let's clean it up, my beautiful brothers and sisters. And that's the end of the lesson with the live. I'm done. Thank all of you all for tuning in to my live. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you have shared it, thank you. Anybody who is interested in becoming a member, you do not have to feel pressure to join at the highest level. You can join at the lowest level. Thank all of you all who really rock with me, even though you may not always be in agreement with me. God bless all of you all, even the ones who will come back to this playback. If you have said anything to me in the chat, I'm going to say my hellos to you before I log out. Mr. Young, hello. Fortune, hello. Dean, hello. Ali, blessings to you too, my sister. Chiz Somo, I think I'm saying your name right. Hello. Blinded by Truth. Miss Balance One, hey, how you doing? Dayleaf Road, I think I'm saying your name right. Hey to you. Who else did I say? I want to get all y'all. Rolane, hey, how are you? Mr. Young, Angela, Willie R, I see you. I see you. Diana, am I saying your name right? Michael, I see you. Thank all of you all. Thank all of you all. I don't know your name, but you say hello, everyone. I am from Russia. I do not know English. I wrote this text through Google Translator. If someone wants to talk to me, do the same. Just translate into Russian. Gotcha. So y'all heard what our Russian brother said. Jamario, I see you. I don't see your message. It's retracted. A lot of y'all messages up here are retracted. So that means you either cussing, you're calling me out of my name, you saying certain words that I automatically have blocked. I know y'all didn't know I could do that. But certain words I could predict that somebody would come in alive and say, and if you try to type it, it's not going to come through. Some of y'all probably blocked. Because one of y'all that come up here, I ain't going to even say your name, but I was looking through a block list amount of day, and your name is up there. So I don't even understand how you be coming in alive. But I blocked you a couple of years ago. So you must have a second YouTube channel. Just to let y'all know. Fancy Love. Fancy Love, what do you mean? Why do I keep remaking videos on the same topic? When did I make a video? This is a live. I make a video and then I explained in the beginning why I go live on that particular topic. I don't think you heard me say that. I say this on just about every live. And then sometimes I will make a same video on the topic because some people don't watch the old videos. I mean, and I understand you asking me that question, Fancy Love, but respectfully, you do know that this is my platform and I can do what I want on my platform. I don't say that to be hateful or mean or disrespectful. If I make 10 videos about the same topic, just understand I'm doing that for a particular reason, but I don't have to explain to you or anybody else why I'm actually doing that. But I do it for a very particular reason. I run my platform the way that I want. So God bless you. I hope I've answered your question. Nalisa, hey, how are you? Shay Burrell, hey, how are you? Lisa, how are you? How are you? DCA, I see you. Moves H90, I see you. I see all of y'all. Thank all of you all for tuning in. Go and roll this playback. Stay safe. And I'm going to see you guys later. Fact Seeker 9, you are so welcome. Thank you. I'm going to see y'all later.